Good morning, everybody. It is 9:38 right now. Welcome back to the program. And Jackie, this is just way cool when things like this happen on live TV.
Well, we are your only live and local program on right now, and you couldn't get more local with a national event that's happening right now with these three brothers. You're all from Texas, correct?
Yep.
What in the world are you doing here in central Iowa?
So we are in the middle, almost the exact middle, of a 3,500-mile cross-country bike trip. We started May 23rd from Seattle, Washington, and we're riding to New York City, and we should get there around July 13th. So we are just a little over halfway, and we're here in Des Moines. And what a great spot to be here with you guys.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
Stivers Ford Lincoln, downright proud to salute you and the organization you're raising money for here today. So let's get the players here, okay?
Say, first of all, we wanted to ask why you're doing this, and we'll find out here in a second. But we have Riley, Bobby, and Dennis. Thank you guys for being here. So you're all riding one bike. I think that's incredible.
That's the biggest trick of all.
How you can all fit
I put them on my shoulders. It's great.
A little circus act. But no, why in the world? I mean, you hear people doing this all the time and just kind of testing their strength, having a great time, as we were mentioning, or just talking during the break. But why in the world are we doing this?
So the why is the most important piece, and we're raising money for two charities that are very near and dear to our heart, very personal charities. The first one that I'm specifically writing for, it's called the Moss Peratt Foundation. This is a picture of my grandson Moss, who died 3 years ago at the age of 15 months. He went down for a nap and simply never woke up from his morning nap. And his death is classified as sudden, unexplained death in childhood. And what that simply means is it's unexplained. We don't know what it is.
Right.
And so this classification of death for children is actually the number 4 classification for children 1 to 4 of deaths in the country. So we're working to fund research at NYU Langone to find out what is sudden unexplained death in childhood. What is SUDC? So that's why I'm writing, to build awareness that this exists and it happens all over the world and all over the country. And secondly, what happened to Moss? What is it that causes it? And most importantly, is this something that we could prevent someday from happening to other families? Because losing a child like that, I can tell you from personal experience, is the most heartbreaking, gut-wrenching thing that can ever possibly happen.
Are we starting to answer some of those questions that you have? Or
Not
right now
yet.
It's just getting the
we are at the
awareness out
beginning.
there?
We have no federal funding. We, the Moss Peratt Foundation, is funding a fellowship at NYU Langone today, and we need to continue to fund that fellowship to do more research, because as we all know, when it comes to medical issues, you've got to have research to find out. My daughter Jessica and my son-in-law Jay are involved in DNA testing to find out, what are the links. And so we're at the very beginning of it. We're very beginning of this process, and so hopefully over time we will find what are the markers, what are the clues, and hopefully the medical community will be able to come up with answers as to what is this classification, what causes this, and is it something that could hopefully someday be prevented.
Yeah, we need a beginning, so eventually we can
That's
get
where
to
we're at.
hopefully an end so no one has to deal
Now,
with
you
that
said
ever
there were
again.
2 things you were doing this for.
So the other one is, 2010, shortly after the earthquake that killed 300,000+ people, we went in to do a project. We worked on it in Haiti, and we worked on it for 2 years. And at the end of that project, we kind of said, there's more to be done. We saw these children walking on the street that were homeless and abandoned, and we had to focus on them. So we bought 9 acres. We built our first home, which will hold 48 children, and we're building our orphanage, and eventually to grow to the point where it'll have 320 kids. It's going to be self-sustained. We're going to build our own aquaponics. We're installing next month solar power so that we can have energy. I mean, flipping on a light seems like a big deal here, but we don't have that there. So we're going to change some lives and make a real big difference in some children in Haiti that come from such a poverty-stricken world.
Now, Bob, you said we. You said we. Who is we?
We is right here.
Hope.
A Child's Hope
Child's Hope.
is the name of the organization. And that's the name of the campus that we're building. And it's really family, friends that have come together to put this together. And that's why we're doing this bike ride also, is so we can raise money to get to the levels where we want to go, so we can have the home that we want these children to have.
This is really having a worldwide effect by you guys traveling across the country. So how can we get involved? We appreciate you so much being here in Des Moines and making an effort, but how can we give back to these wonderful
So
organizations?
we've got a website. It's called brothersbike.org. Again, that's brothersbike.org. We also have a Facebook, and so it's not just the 3 of us. We're the 3 riders, but we've also got Bobby's daughter Chelsea is with us, and then our mother Sandy is with us, and
Chelsea drives the support vehicle because on certain roads it's real nice to have a little bit of yellow lights behind you.
That's a good idea.
And try to keep it, make people go, oh, there's something going on up here. Maybe I should slow down and not just buzz by. So she does that, protects us a lot. She also reaches out to media. She also blogs every day. We take a lot of photos every day. Our dinner time normal thing is we sit down and we all share photos, and then we are all posting on Facebook, and we're doing things like that. So that if someone follows along, if they share that, if they like it, and of course donate. So that's the way that people can get involved, is to just help us spread awareness, spread the word, and to donate to the causes.
Now, Dennis, your route didn't originally take you through Des Moines, did it?
It didn't. So we've got a really good buddy here. We're all on the pest control and other home services business is what we're in our state in Texas. And so Jeff Springer with Springer Pest Solutions has been a family friend of ours for 35 or more years. So when he kind of sat there and just got us to come here, it was like our original route would have just kind of missed it and gone underneath Chicago. And he's like, come to Des Moines, I'll make it worth your while. So when he said that, we said yes.
Our wheels turned.
Yeah,
Okay,
we turned south, and even though we left a westerly wind that was really pushing us, and all of a sudden now it's pushing us from the side, and but that's okay.
So
we
what's
love
Springer
Jeff.
going to do?
So we're having an event over at his place tonight, and we'll make a presentation to the wonderful folks at Springer Pest Solutions, and they're going to support us, and they're getting that message out to their customers. And so this is so much about awareness about both of these causes. Yeah, raising money is important, but really just that so many people don't know that there is a sudden unexplained death in childhood, or all the tragedy that's happened in Haiti. They know about it, but here's now something tangible that they can do about it. So that awareness is very, very important. Our website, really, brothersbike.org, like Dennis said, great pictures, great to follow along, but there's 2 links there to both of these causes, to both of these nonprofits. And everything that we're doing on this, we're funding the ride ourselves.
Okay.
So everyone who makes a donation, both of these organizations are 501c3s, so every dollar that is raised from this process goes directly to those charities and goes directly to research and directly to funding what's happening at A Child's Hope there in Haiti. So it's a unique deal. We have no overhead. Both of the charities are families. Raleigh's got a board, and friends and family, same thing with the Moss Pratt Foundation, it's all family. So everyone who makes a donation, it goes right to the cause, and we'll make a very, very meaningful impact.
It sounds like Connie and Jeff are going to match.
We didn't know if we should say that on live TV,
Well, no,
but yes, that's what we've heard.
Because we want to up that
We do.
match.
We want him to write a big check.
Yeah,
The bigger
big
the
check.
check, the better it feels.
Yeah,
He wants
absolutely.
to. He really does. His heart's there.
They're amazing supporters and amazing friends, and the people here in Iowa and have been wonderful, and here in Des Moines we've just had a wonderful stopover. So we're really glad we came here, and we're so thankful for the chance to be able to tell our story here with you guys this morning.
Besides the amazing work that you're doing for these charities, any great stories on the road so far? You're halfway through.
Well, so we do keep score as to how many flats we've had. Right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm winning or losing. It's really kind of hard to say which one that is, but I'm currently at 9 flats.
9?
9 flats.
Wow.
I think maybe because I'm heavier. I don't know.
Are you getting down to changing it rather quickly?
I am clearly the mechanic of this group, all right? So this one gets a flat, and he's like looking around, waiting for somebody to come fix it for him. Right, exactly. So I'm at 9.
6.
Bobby's at 6. Robbie's
3.
at 3.
Wow.
And
With a
wait.
protest.
And we've had 2 flats on the vehicle.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, when you're crawling along at
Seriously?
15 miles an hour, you're picking up all those screws and nuts and bolts that were left on the road.
Yeah, the first time we took it into a tire shop, and it had 5 screws in that tire. So we figure it, because she was kind of riding the dirt.
Shoulder.
And so in riding the shoulder, she must have just picked up, like
Tons of
some
stuff.
box or something had fallen out. So
Wow.
5 screws
But the
were up in
vehicle is
the tire.
strong enough, it's going to make it the whole way. We know you guys are going to make
Oh,
it.
yeah.
There you go.
Vehicle's strong enough, it'll
okay.
make
How
it.
is it brothers coming together to do this?
So this is so cool. We're all essentially in the same business together. We all, and I can say this here, but we all went to Texas A&M.
Whoop.
So our family is very, very tight. My dad went there. We married women from A&M. Between the 3 of us, we have 8 kids. All 8 went to A&M. So we're very, very tight.
8
family.
for 8.
8 for 8.
8 for
Pretty cool. So business, A&M, all of those things. We get together all the time. So this is just a delight. We talk about it. These, not just my brothers, we're best friends. And so being together is really pretty darned easy. We are very supportive of each other. We have a lot of fun along the way. And really the take-home message for me for the trip so far has been about how unbelievably interested and caring people all across that we've come across. Anyone who sees us, we
buy in.
If we walk by you, we're handing you a card, we're telling you what we're doing, because that's kind of our mission, is to spread the awareness. And people have been so generous, so, like I said, interested about what we're doing, and so nice to us and supportive. And that means a lot to us. We'll have people that pass our support vehicle on the road, then all of a sudden they're emailing into our website words of encouragement and making donations, and so that kind of keeps us pumped up and
really
going.
does. It gives us that extra lift throughout that day.
Jenkins Brothers, what you're doing is outstanding.
Yeah, let's continue that message this morning. Remind us the website where we need to go to get everybody involved.
It's brothersbike.org. And just to summarize it in one quick way, this ride is about parents who've lost children and children who've lost parents.
There you go.
And again, it's brothersbike.org.
All right, and the event is later on over on 60th over at Springer.
At Spring.
Correct.
Okay.
At 5 p.m.
All right,
perfect.
Right.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you,
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank y'all
Thanks
so
for being
much.
here, and
Awesome.
best of luck to you and ride safe.
All right.
All right, 11 minutes before 10 o'clock right now, and we will be right back. This is CW Iowa Live.